shaking.
It's amazing.
My peoples! What do you think of that?
That was cool.
Hopefully they're on that side.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Pascale.
Mo.
Art of Adventure.
Back at you.
Welcome back to our channel.
Yes.
Today we are at Silver Glen Springs.
In the Ocala National Forest.
This one's a favorite for Floridians.
It is indeed.
And we're gonna show you the 3 big reasons why.
Yes, we are.
Let's go. I mean, just look at this thing. Silver Glen Springs shines like a jewel along the eastern edge of the Ocala National Forest. The first magnitude spring pumps out more than 65 million gallons of water every single day. It's not hard to see why this area was once considered a sacred space by Native Americans. Now, Silver Glen Springs is a favorite for many in the state of Florida. The massive swimming area near the spring head is one of the big reasons why. So you want the whole thing in your mouth?
Why?
Because you don't want water to get in it. Yeah. Let me show you why I think this spring is so great for families and really people of all ages. First, there's plenty of room to swim and snorkel. The swim area at Silver Glen stretches more than 200 feet from shore to shore. That's more surface area than an Olympic-sized swimming pool. The depth ranges from as much as 18 feet where the spring vents sit to as shallow as a foot or two. The water stays a refreshing 72 degrees year-round. And there are safety float lines that separate the swim-only area from the spring run, where you'll find boats, kayaks, and stand-up paddles. I highly recommend bringing or renting a mask, fins, and snorkel. I know our friend Sienna, who's visiting with her family from California, is happy we brought an extra set. Or should I say, she is stoked, and with good reason. Silver Glen is typically one of the clearest springs in the state. Visibility can be up to hundreds of feet or more. On any given day, you'll swim alongside large schools of striped bass. You can test your deep dive skills by swimming against the strong flow of water exploding from the spring vents, or pick through massive amounts of shells you can find on the sandy bottom. If you'd rather hang out on the shoreline while the fam gets wet, you can do that too. Just make a spot on the grassy lawn that hugs the spring head. The Silver Glen Recreation Area has dozens of picnic tables and grills for visitors to enjoy. They are first come, first served. And there is a really cool spring run that you have to paddle, whether stand up or just get on that kayak. They rent them here too. The spring run starts at the base of the swimming area, where you'll find dozens of boats anchored in the spring and summer months. Beautiful cypress trees line both sides of the waterway. As you paddle, you'll cover about 2/3 of a mile before you make it to Lake George. Turtles. Wildlife is abundant here. Silver Glen Springs is a warm water refuge for manatees, as well as a home to alligators and many different fish and birds. I didn't see any manatees on this particular paddle, but I saw several on my last visit. I love seeing these guys. See the gator in there? Okay, I know people get hung up on alligators. I get it. It's probably my most asked question as I cover water adventures across the state. Here's what I'll tell you. If you don't mess with them, they won't mess with you. Stay off the banks and swim in the clearer water near the spring head. You'll be fine. The Silver Glen Spring Run flows right into Lake George, the second largest lake in the whole state. This sucker is huge. It's 6 miles across and 11 miles around. the jets. The balance that it's taking me right now to stay on this board when those things come from above. I'm pretty sure they saw me and they said, let's try to make her fall. I'm shaking. I swear, only in Florida can you get an air show in the middle of a paddle. Let's check on Mo and his view.
Oh, glad they're on that side.
I lost count, but I think we got like 5 flybys from these F-15s. So freaking cool. And by the way, I'm happy to report I did not fall in the water. This spring run is also a great experience on a kayak. It's Sienna's first time and yeah, I think she likes it.
What do you think, Sienna?
This is amazing.
Love it, right?
This is me doing this.
That is amazing.
Love it.
If you don't have your own kayak or paddleboard, no worries. You can rent them at the recreation area and launch them right next to the swim hole. Rentals start at about 20 bucks. Lily! My peoples! And here it is, the third reason Silver Glen Springs is a favorite for Floridians: boat access. The St. Johns River flows straight through Lake George, making this spring easily accessible by boat. This is not too shabby, Lindley. We chose this day to visit because we have some friends joining us by boat. Rexy! The shallow sandbar near the springhead is a perfect place to motor up, drop anchor or tie off, and hang out for the day. The water is beautiful and clear. Go for a swim. You have all the creature comforts your boat has to offer, and nothing beats hanging out with friends. Everybody smile. Hey. Here are a few more pro tips for making the most of your visit to Silver Glen Springs. We in here. And listen close. This is new and important. Starting May 27th, 2023, parking reservations will be mandatory on Saturdays, Sundays, and holidays through September 4th. This is an additional charge, y'all. You'll have to buy these parking passes online ahead of your visit. We put a link in the video description. They cost $15, and you'll still have to pay to get inside the park itself. These parking passes do come with a benefit though. You'll be guaranteed entry on the day of your parking reservation, so you don't have to worry about the park reaching capacity early. And that happens. You can also exit and re-enter the park as many times as you want through the day. Right now, that's not allowed. It costs $12 per person to get inside the park. But this is cool. If you plan on visiting often, there's something called an Ocala National Forest Springs Hopper Pass. It costs $70 per person and will get you into Juniper Springs, Alexander Springs, Silver Glen Springs, Clearwater Lake, and Wildcat Lake for a whole year. You can buy the Spring Hopper Pass at any one of the springs I just mentioned. Silver Glen Springs is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. in high season, but they do tend to clear the park around 5:30 outside of the summer months. There are no lifeguards, no pets are allowed, and no alcohol. Yes, they will check your coolers. Heads up, if you're bringing kayaks or a stand-up paddle, bring a dolly to help move it from the parking area to the water. It's a bit of a hike. In fact, it's a good idea to have a dolly for all your gear. We'll add links to the gear we use in the description below. So there it is. The springhead, the spring run, and easy boat access. 3 reasons we love Silver Glen Springs so much. It's a true Florida treasure. That, my friends, is a full day.
That's a full day.
What was your favorite?
You know, I think I enjoyed how much Sienna enjoyed being on the water today. That was amazing, watching her stoke.
The kids loved being on the kayak.
They did.
They love seeing the spring, which makes my heart full.
Yeah, they're water babies.
If you
So,
found this video helpful, hit that like button.
come on.
Go ahead and subscribe. You're already
What are we
there.
doing?
We have a
Let's go.
ton of cool adventures on tap.
Check and make sure you're subscribed. Come on, seriously.
Seriously though. We want our experiences to help make your next adventure epic.
That's why we're here.
That's what
Man,
Art of Adventure is all about.
For real.
All that's left for you to do.
Come on now. Just go get it.
Go get it, y'all.
What are we doing?
We'll see you out there.
Be out here.